Capitol Records has just signed a virtual artist that has over 10 million followers on TikTok. We're going to talk about it in today's video. What's up, guys? This is Omari with No Nonsense Music Marketing, the #1 place for music business and industry advice online. If you are not subscribed already, do me a favor, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get updates on every new video, because stuff like this, they just don't talk about on other music business shows. So this one is extremely creative, and if you are subscribed, you're watching this the first day, thus you can act on the information faster than all the people who are not subscribed and maybe watching this a year from now, 2 years from now, so on and so forth. So even if you're watching this a year from now, still click the subscribe button and watch all the new videos that are out. Now, this is very interesting. So this has happened before in history, but this is going to have a new application that I'm going to break down that I believe will break down in the future. So his name is MEKA. This is a virtual artist. Simply just means kind of like the Gorillaz. For anybody who's a millennial or anybody that still likes the Gorillaz, they were a cartoon band. And nobody, for a while, nobody knew who was really behind this Gorillaz band. But it was a group, 4-person group, and they came out with a bunch of music. Their most notable single, at least from back in the day, was Feel Good Inc. But it was different. Like, obviously, they can't have in-person concerts, right? So you lose the touring revenue from that. However, with the whole metaverse and crypto and whatnot and the monetization of the internet, these days we're a lot more primed for that to be profitable than we were even back then. So you could get the royalties, like radio royalties back then for, or even like merch for somebody like the Gorillaz. But with MEKA, you can definitely get the streaming royalties a lot easier. You don't need to have radio deals and all that stuff. But this is very interesting. So he's this virtual rapper, robot rapper, whatever you want to call it, signed to Capitol Records, has 10 million followers on TikTok. Let's see what other he's collaborated with. Travis Scott, Young Thug, Lil Baby, a lot of well-known rappers. This is something very interesting. Another note this is from Music Business Worldwide, towards the end of, or maybe the middle part of the article, if you go read it, maybe we'll link to it in the description section. But companies are now talking about so right now there's humans behind the voices of these virtual artists. However, they're trying to work on the technology, and there's other startups working on similar things that would have AI voices just fill in some of the writing for this, some of the voice work for this. So if you can get an AI to have human, the reason they don't do it now is because you need human inflection to have any meaningful music. Obviously, people want to hear human emotion, but if they get it good enough, like to the point where you just type in your lyrics, let's say you want to do cover songs and you already have the lyrics, you don't even have to type in the lyrics. You slap these lyrics in this AI generator, it gives you a decent enough vocal, and then you slap a beat on top of that. You have your own record label. You're not dealing with artists. You're not dealing with recording costs and so on and so forth. Look, it's kind of interesting. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that we're going to get taken over by robots and all that stuff. I am saying it's kind of interesting. Like, for certain genres, I don't think that would work for every single genre. There's just too much human emotion. But for certain genres, that could work. Like, and you get the music to sound decent enough, especially like background music and things like that, you can get it to work. So right now there's companies even working on creating AI technology that you can say one thing and then it'll translate that into a bunch of different languages, and the voice will just say your sentence. Like, let's say you want to do ads in a bunch of different languages. It'll take what you said, or it'll be the AI technology, and then spit that out in a bunch of different languages. So if you're doing, informational videos or trainings or whatever, that's decently useful, because like people don't really like, if this video were just a robot talking right now, people wouldn't want to watch it as much. However, if you get it to be good enough with the AI technology, look, it's something to certainly consider. I would say that don't sit in the background on this one. And when the technology comes out like this, start experimenting with it, because you never know. Like, the people who run the record labels and small businesses and tech and all this stuff, they're going to be the first ones to act on it. So why wouldn't you, as an artist, just experiment with it a little bit? I know that there's some purists out there that would say, they'll never use AI technology in their music and all that. Those people kind of missed the boat on some genres that blew up too. So if they were super duper rock heavy and they said that, adding in synthesizers to music is a terrible thing, you missed out on a lot of great EDM artists that came up that people think the music sounds just fine. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. I'm just giving suggestions out here. I think that it could be interesting. It can create. I see the technology as creating more jobs. There's always going to be something that humans have to do, but we just have to figure out where our place is with the emerging technology. So let me know what you all think in the comments. This is an interesting one, so I do want to hear what you all think in these comments. I had never heard of this virtual rapper before, probably because I don't go on TikTok as much as I do Instagram. But if you guys follow this rapper or whatever, let me know what you think. Let me know if obviously 10 million people follow him. So let me know if you guys follow him. Why do you follow this? What do you think is interesting about it? Like I said, I had listened to Gorillaz back in the day, and it's an interesting concept. So let me know what you all think. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next video.